Welcome to Jay's Gamepad, everybody, and wagwan. First and foremost, I'd like to ask if you could please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you like my videos or any of my content. Much appreciate you. Let's get into this video. Now, I want to do this video and talk about Govee, the company, and their products and their lovely devices. Now, I will say that if it wasn't for Govee, I would not have been able to turn this crib into a smart crib, into a smart house. When I like a company, I like a brand, I go knee deep into the ecosystem, which I clearly did with Govee, because I currently own 15 of their devices that has turned this crib into a smart house, which I love. Now, for those that might not be aware, and if this is the first time you're seeing any of my videos, you're coming across this video, you won't know this, but for those that have watched some of my videos in the past, you might have noticed that there's a slight difference in regards to the lighting right now. And if you're not sure what it is, it's right here. I had a LED light rope that went across there, which was actually this. This is what was up there. Now, probably maybe like a few weeks ago, maybe, there was an update for the Govee app and there was some firmware updates. And what it did is that it actually stopped the two light bulbs. You can see a light bulb here, and I've got another one up here. It actually disconnected them from the network, from my network. I don't understand why, because it's really weird, because I actually have the exact same light bulbs in the kitchen and by the front door, and they still work. But these two here, they just disconnected. So we got that issue. Then also the LED rope light just stopped working. And for those that might not be aware, out of all the devices that I have, the LED rope lights here is literally like the least thing that I use. I literally only use it when I record videos like this. Apart from that, I don't turn on, I don't use it. After this update, after the firmware update, for some reason, it just stopped working. Like, it's almost like it got bricked to something. So it wasn't working. I'm going on YouTube, I'm looking at how maybe to factory reset it, or if I can do something to try and fix it. The power pack is still working. I've got other devices that use the same power brick, power supply, so I'm switching it out. It's still working, nothing wrong with it. It's just not working. So I'm thinking wow, go on, what's going on? Then with the two lights above here, they were disconnected from the network. So I uninstalled them from the app and stuff. Then I tried to reinstall them, and I just couldn't reinstall them. It just wasn't working. It wasn't connecting. So I'm thinking, what is going on? Then I went online to look for a number to call Govee's customer service, so that they could fix it or help me fix it or whatever it was going to be. And I found the number, but it wasn't working. I don't know if it got disconnected or if they decided to not use it anymore and just solely just have it online, so you can talk to someone online, like an AI thing or whatever. When you write messages and they respond. I don't know if it's AI or if it's actually someone you speak to. Maybe it's both, who knows? But that's where it was. So basically, this went dead completely. Nothing I did worked. I followed the instructions to try and factory reset it, to try to do everything in my power. It was not working. I recorded the video of me doing that, following the steps and trying to fix this. It was not working. And these are the light bulbs that are up here. These two stopped working, and again I recorded the video of me trying to connect them, and they was not connecting. And it also showed proof of the fact that I've got two other light bulbs in my kitchen and the front door that are currently working that are the same as this. So I made two two complaints using the app and stuff, and had me speaking to two different people, or two AIs. I don't know who I'm talking to, but anyway. And basically, when it came to this issue, they basically said, okay, what we would do is that we will replace it with a newer model, because we think it's probably because it's an older model. Which I said, that doesn't make any sense, because again, I've got the exact same two light bulbs in my crib that haven't been disconnected, that are fully working. So I don't know what's going on. And what killed it as well, I've actually got, as you can see, I've got this. These are brand new. I've never used these. These are in the box store. I pulled these out, tried to plug them in, same issue. So I don't know if it's something to do with hair, but the same issue. But they said, look, what we do is that we'll send you a new one. I was like, oh, all right then, cool. And you got to remember, I've had these light bulbs for like 2+ years, at least 2+ years. So the fact that they was willing to send me like 2 new light bulbs and like the newer version of it. I was actually surprised. Like no, like no charge. They were just like apologize and they was gonna send it. Like, okay, cool. Now when it came to this, there was like, okay, can you send us the reference number and stuff? Because you got to remember, like I bought most of my products from Amazon. Some of them I bought from the Govee website, but most of them were from Amazon. I sent them the product number for this as well, so they knew when I purchased it. But like I said, they were willing to replace these with the newer version. So I was thinking, okay, maybe they'll do the same thing for this, but this is way more expensive. I got this on discount. It was on sale for like £50, but I think originally these are like maybe 70, 80 pounds, something like that. So anyway, so when it came to the Govee LED neon rope lights, they were basically like, look, we can see it's gone past the year and stuff like that. All we can do is give you a 15% discount for, like, you know, when you want to buy another product. So I said, okay, how long is this discount going to last for? Is it going to last for as long as I want to keep it for and when I decide to use it, or is it limited time only? When I said that, they came back to me and was like, well, you know, it's basically when you want to use it. We apologize. It is what it is. And I said, look, like, I think it's a bit like unacceptable, because the fact is, I bought it 2 years ago. I had it for a whole year, and I didn't start using it until like the end of 2024 last year. And out of all of the lights, the devices that I have, I use this the least because I only use it when I'm recording videos, because it's my light. You know, it's like my backdrop light in the back. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that, they turned around and said, okay, we apologize. What we do, we just refund you the money. I'm thinking, yeah, I've had both of these devices here for 2 years plus, and they're willing to just replace one of them without any questions, and the other one, they were just like, we just refund you the money. And they actually refunded me the money. I was completely surprised. I was like, wow, they actually refunded the piece, because I got like an email from Amazon saying, okay, we're going to refund you for this. And they actually sent me this. This actually came through today, which is the new version of this. So I was actually really surprised. So, and they also, like, you know, said, well, they asked me, oh, like, what do you think of our customer service and stuff, and is there any way that we can improve and stuff like that? And I basically like sent a message back saying, yeah, your customer service is actually really good in terms of like the way you've dealt with me and the way we've like come to a conclusion, and you've helped me out, because clearly they can see like all the devices that I've got, the Govee devices, because I showed them a video. You can see I've got bare things, so they're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? They're probably thinking, maybe we refunding the money. You should probably just spend the money on our devices anyway, which is what I'm going to do, because there is a star projector thing that I want to get, Govee projector that I want to get. It's like 60-70 pounds. So I'm going to pump the money into that. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to switch up my backdrop. You're going to see stars in the background, something like that when I'm doing my videos. I'm going to switch it up. It's going to be calm. It's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Galactic, should I say. You know what I'm saying? Gaming galactic. They're probably thinking, okay, we're refunding the money. He's probably just going to pump the money back into one of our products, which I am going to do. You know what I mean? If they didn't think that and they just did it off the strength of the fact that I just got loads of their devices and they're actually believing what I'm saying to them, then I got to hold my hands up, you know what I mean, and give them a round of applause and say thank you, Govee, because like I got nothing but respect, because you didn't have to do that. You could have just said, tough, it's gone past a year, we ain't replacing any of the products, you just have to just go buy another pair, I mean, like another pair of light bulbs, or we can give you a voucher, or like 15-20% like they tried to do with the LED rope light. But they came, but they actually came correct. And the only real complaint that I said was the fact that I wish I could have spoken to somebody, because we could have like sorted this out within like 20 minutes, half an hour. And instead it took like 3 days, because it's just all these messages back to front and stuff like that, and sending pictures and finding the reference number and sending it to them and stuff like that. We could have dealt with it in 20 minutes, half an hour max, with one phone call. That was the only gripe and issue that I had. But apart from that, I just want to say, yeah, I got nothing but like a lot of respect and love for Govee and the company, because they didn't have to do what they did, and they did that. They refunded me the money for a product that was at least over 2 years old, and they just like gave me a brand new product for free, like no charge. And all I got to say is like, thank you, Govee, and nothing but like respect. And I want to do this video to show my appreciation, and to also just to like let my fellow gamers, or my fellow, you know, geeks and nerds that are into like the LED lights and the smart lights and stuff like that, and you're into the Govee you know, ecosystem and the brand and the company. I just want to say that if you are having the same issue that I had, should I say, in regards to some of your devices just not working anymore, then contact Govee, because like they are really good, and they will do their best to sort you out, and they will help you, even if you're speaking to an AI bot or whether you're speaking to somebody via the messaging thing. I don't know whether it's something that, like, you know, with the update and the firmware update and stuff, whether it's something like where they're trying to phase out certain devices and stuff, hence why it's not connecting anymore. I don't know. I'm just, you know, it's just an assumption. But like I said, it bricked one of my products, which was this one. It just didn't work. I kept the power supply, but I got rid of the rope light. No point keeping it. But the light bulbs, they work. Like, you know, I can turn on the lights and they work and stuff. I just can't connect them, and I can't have the different colors, and I can't do themes and stuff. That's what the issue with the 2 light bulbs up here. And they sent me 2 new ones, you know, like newer versions. So I got nothing but respect and you know, and a lot of love for Govee. So like I said, if you're having a similar issue, please contact them. They will help you, even though you might be concerned about the fact that you've had the product for over a year past its warranty. They will help you. I mean, like, if you actually do a video and you actually show them what the issue is, and you give them like a clear, concise explanation of Wagwan, they will help you out. And, you know, for those that are into gaming and those that love LED lights and lights, the themes and the effects, you know what I'm saying? Like, lights are important, especially if you're a content creator and you do videos like this. Lighting is very important, you know what I'm saying? It creates themes, it creates atmospheres, you know what I'm saying? It makes the viewers feel good, and, you know, different colors when they're watching the video. It's nice, you know what I mean? And I love it. I love walking in my crib and saying, Alexa, do ABC, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want to do this video, show my appreciation and tell you about the story. And, you know, if you haven't seen an issue, you can contact me if you have any questions about how I went about doing it. But yes, you can contact customer service through the app, the Govee app, and they will help you, and they will get back to you. It just might take a day or two, you know, with the conversation back and forth and stuff, but they will help you. So yeah, I just thought I'd do this video and just tell everybody my story and Wagwan. Govee is a really good brand, a really good company. I am going to be looking, like I said, to get that Galaxy Star Projector thing, because I want a nice effect in here. So maybe it was meant to happen. Maybe the light was just meant to bust, and I was just meant to get the projector light so I can upgrade my videos and create themes in the background, because I haven't seen anyone do YouTube videos with that kind of lighting in the background. But best believe I'm going to be doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please like, subscribe, and hit me up on all the social, Twitter, Instagram and Twitch, Jay's Gamepad across the board. You ain't got to type, tap, press anything else but that. And also, if you want to find me or hit me up on PlayStation, then my gamer name is MrGhostProtocol. So I guess I will speak to you and see you real soon.